The lying, deceiving, evil, hateful, useless, good for nothing Democrats. Why don't we just get rid of them? Why? This is supposed to be a country of morals. We're supposed to be living by Christian Judeo principles, which is what the Constitution has been based on. We should be able to live our lives responsibly without anybody telling us how. We should have everything that we need. Go to work, make your money, you have money to sustain yourself, your family, your wife and kids, dog, whatever. Democrats don't understand that. They're not stupid either. Because they're making laws that say you can't vote anymore. Well, you can vote, but you have to write D on there. All the ballots are going to be Democrat. No matter what you write on it, the Democrat wins. That's H.R. 1. That's what they're trying to pass through the Congress right now. It's ridiculous. That's not what this country was based on, socialism and communism. Because the Democrats don't care. They want the immigrants, illegals, aliens, whatever you want to call it, just come on in. We don't care if you have COVID. We don't care if you have tuberculosis. We don't care if you have HIV, AIDS. We don't care what disease you have. Bring it on in. We need that. Oh, and by the way, the American people that are working right now, we'll go ahead and fire them and go ahead and hire you so that Americans can't have their own jobs in their own country where they were born and raised. Unless they came over legally going through the immigration process. I just don't understand. Do you Democrats, this is serious. Democrats don't understand. You need people, okay? If you allow people to work and make their own money, allow companies to set wages so that the employee can better himself, and as he betters himself, he makes more money. And in making more money, that makes more taxes. More taxes makes more money to keep the country running, like it should. Not Democrats stuffing money in their pockets because they're paying off special interest groups and everybody else that wants money from them that are kissing their butts and just bending over backwards for the Democrats. Go ahead, do what you want. No. And I want to. This is absolutely serious. The Democrats think that we're just going to go ahead and go on with it. No, we're not. It's going to come to a point where it goes pop. Okay? And just like when the King of England raised taxes on the imports into the United States from England, they said, throw it in the harbor. Forget it. We're going to have a tea party. Throw it in the harbor. We don't have to shoot up around. Not one bullet. Why? Because corporations can say, you know what? We're not going to pay your taxes. We're not. Are you going to go and arrest every single corporate owner? Every single employee? You can't do it. There are too many people in this country. You can't do it. That's the same as what's happening with drugs. Oh, go ahead and let them do it. Everybody else is doing it. Why not let them do it? How about say no, arrest people, fine them, make them pay for what they're doing wrong? And what they're doing wrong isn't doing the drugs, but it's showing others, hey, go ahead and do drugs. Go ahead, it'll ruin your life. Go ahead. The Democrats want your life ruined so they can control it. Just like the blacks, just like the Asians, just like everybody. They're trying to say that the white is prejudice, white supremacy. There's no such thing as white supremacy. We're all the frickin' same. Same. Except, in my last video, I went over this. Everything you know, you were taught. So if you're being violent in the inner city, you were taught to do that. Somebody taught you. You weren't born with a little stamp on your head that says, I'm going to be violent. Somebody taught you that. And somebody taught the Democrats to be stupid idiots, to be greedy, to get elected so you can have the power to take the money and make the people do what you want. That is not what this country is based on. This country is based on the human being in this country is responsible for himself, except for roadways, big construction, airports, and things like that, the infrastructure of this planet, or of this country. The U.S. government is to take taxes and keep the roads going, keep the airports going, keep everything going. That's all. Not go spend it on me, spend it on you. Oh, wait, no, I didn't see you do that. I didn't see you do that. And then you've got the media covering everything up. You're all stupid people. You don't know what's going on. Yeah, we do. We know that Washington, D.C. is probably the most dishonest place on the planet that's ever been. And in the end, you will reap what you sow. And I'm sure God has a special plan for your life. So when the pain comes, look at your past. That's all there is to say about that. Happy misery.